Todd Wells, you had one of the rides of the day here. Like, you went from not being in the front, you were sort of more towards the front of the race, not so towards the front of the race, and then you were at the end. You're almost at the front of the race. Like, you were almost there, man. So what was going on out there from your perspective?
Yeah, well, I completely blew it at the start. Slipped my pedal, was laying on my top tube. I was a mess there at the start. Luckily, though, it's a pretty small field here, so I was able to move up maybe into 8th or 9th position by the time we went into the woods. So I was maybe 30 seconds down after the first lap, I'm not sure. Chasing, and eventually I caught Hyde on the second lap, I think, second or third lap. I saw Howard had a flat tire on the side of the trail. I caught Hyde when he was in second, and then we rode together for about a lap. Then he came off a little bit, and I was chasing Blevins. I could see him. I think maybe I got to maybe 5-10 seconds heading into that last lap, and I was pushing every corner, trying to catch up. I blew a corner, and he was gone. So I needed to have every corner hit him right, and I needed him to maybe bobble a corner, and instead I blew a corner and never could catch him.
How do you develop this like not giving up thing? Like, when things go wrong, and then but then you end up like at the end there, like, vying for the win.
Yeah, well, I mean, the races are so hard. If you can keep focused, it's a lot easier mentally. When you give up, it makes the race so long, and it feels hard. You feel every bump, every little climb. But if you're focused and you're in the race and you don't give up, it goes by quick. And for me, I'm usually chasing somebody, or we're always kind of with somebody or chasing somebody, so it's easy to stay focused and push.
All right, so you heading to nationals?
Yep, I'll be.
What's the expectation for nationals?
Well, always like to win. Once you win one time, your goal is always to win. So
how many have you got? How many mountain bike nationals?
I have, I think, a total of 16, maybe, between all the different mountain bike disciplines.
How many elite? How many like pro?
Yeah, those are all elite.
Okay.
So between cross country, short track, marathon, and cyclocross. So maybe 3 or 4. I think I have 3 or 4 more or less in each. So love to add another one, but we'll see. It's tough. I always like to race an event similar to the national champs the weekend before. So last year we had Nats and Mammoth. I raced a race at altitude, the Crusher and the Tusher. When we would race in Pennsylvania, I'd come out. I think I did this one before Pennsylvania one year. So it's nice to kind of come, if we're racing at sea level, come to sea level, ride that type of terrain, ride that altitude, or whatever you want to call it, and get ready. So I think I was pretty good here. I could definitely, make a little improvement. Not falling off my bike at the start would be a big one. I think I'll be really focused to not do that next weekend. So we'll see.
Or about what after that? Are you coming back for Boston Rebellion? Are you setting up for Leadville again? What are you doing?
Yeah, so basically this is kind of my push to Nats, my last real cross-country stuff of the season. I'll do Nats, and then from there I head back to Colorado to get ready for Leadville. It's about a 3-week block, or 3 weeks between nationals and Leadville, so it gives me enough time to take a short break, do some big volume, and build up. Go stay at altitude and get ready for to go from an hour-and-a-half race and a 20-minute short track to a 6-hour Leadville race.
What's the longest training ride you do, like, throughout the year, like when you're doing endurance rides, like?
Yeah,
and
6
you're going
or 7
from that
hours.
to 6 hours. You are going 6 or 7 hours?
Yeah, I am a classic. I'm old school. I do a lot of big volume in the winter, and before Leadville, it's great. Like, I'll take a few days off after Nats, and I'll probably do, 4 to 5, 6 to 7 hour rides that next week to get ready for Leadville.
Just road, or you doing
both?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not like I'm riding single track trails for 7 hours. I mean, even if I'm riding trails and dirt, I do a lot of dirt roads, really in the high country, because a lot of those rides I'll do up around 10,000 feet, similar to Leadville. So if I'm linking dirt roads or trails, I'll be on the road for an hour or two, then I'll do an hour or two a trail, back on the road. It's not like I'm out there riding 7 hours of East Coast style single track.
Dude, that's pretty intense, though.
No, it's good. It's fun.
Seems to work for you, man.
Sometimes.
All right, well, great job today. Thank you.
Thank you.